Hola.
How do you feel?
Good. How do you feel?
Good. Did you do your shield?
Yeah, let me turn up the volume on this speaker here. And also turn on the push record on this deal. Will you say something? I want to see how loud it is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I'm going to turn it up a lot louder. Okay.
Okay. So are you comfortable?
Yes, let me turn up a little bit louder. Yes, I'm comfortable, and I've been listening to the practice.
Okay, good. So this is how this is going to work. Are you recording this?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I can edit it. I was just adjusting my pillows here.
Right. I just want to make sure because my voice recorder just had a problem and I can't use it to make a recording myself for you. So.
Oh, it's going to be an awesome recording on this side as far and the audio and everything.
Okay. So the audio is what matters, and basically, I want you to get comfortable.
Okay.
And then you're gonna just basically be quiet, and your whole job is to get into a receptive space. A place where you can relax fully and listen to my voice, the sound of my voice, to get lost in it, okay?
Okay.
And any questions that you have, any resistance that you have, any confusion that you have, just take a note and let it go. Afterwards, you're going to be able to ask me anything, but please don't interrupt, because I am actually downloading energy and information during the entire process and downloading them into your energy field and dealing with things on an etheric level and astral level. Sometimes I might go quiet. Sometimes I might make strange noises or speak in a strange language or even belch. All those things are possible during these types of shamanic sessions. So just so you're aware, so that your ego mind is able to let go of trying to control things, and you can give yourself permission to relax fully and open up your energetics to me. And I give you my word that everything that occurs here is only for your highest good, and nothing else it has permission to come in and interfere with the field or your consciousness on any level. Okay, any questions before we start?
No.
Okay, Ian. Wonderful. Thank you for the honor of allowing me to serve you. And I'm going to be starting out with a statement to assist with calibrating our energetic communication hub to the Guardian Consciousness Band, the Mentor Band, which is basically a band of stellar consciousness from the unity aspect of God's intelligence, the Christ consciousness, the Christ principle, and in union and collaboration with the Mother in the earth and the feminine divine principle. The Guardian intelligence works with a triune field, and all things are based on the perfection of the triune deity. So, thanking my guides, my ancestors, your ancestors, and ascension witnesses and mentors on all levels. I've already exchanged out any guides that you had in your space whose contracts were no longer supporting your highest good, and what we've done is placed a vortice for shadow material in your space, as well as a harmonic gateway, a trans-dimensional gateway system. And Guardian Intelligence guides at every single frequency are available at this time presently in your space to assist with the transport of all energies or entities that are lost, misqualified, harmful, or simply don't belong in your space to where they need to go, and all shadow material back to where it belongs. At the same time, all four directions, north, south, east, west, earth, sky, and heart, are all sealed in the light of Christos in unity. The defenders of truth sovereignty and liberation. The guardian families serving the one. From across all the multiverses, I call upon our guardian families to join us now. My unification is demonstrated in the waves of omni-love. I sound my heart tone to you now. My energy template updated, renewed, and forever perpetuated in the eternally sustained light. My alchemical container is consecrated and dedicated to the purposes of one. And I endeavor to be the knower of God, to then be the way shower of God. Please sustain me in the eternal power of my consecration. I have asked for gatekeeping in order to hold my mission, our mutualist highest purposes in service to the one light, our source, the living light. My intention is unification, the cosmic Christ principle, as an energetic reality here and now. We request the handshake to fortify our spiritual links through the universal cosmic triad and into the core of one, the 0 point God matrix, that which is the source of my genesis. With deep reverence for all life, dear God, breathe your life codes into our created forms. I set this intention now to remember that which I am fully, completely, and totally. I state my mutual purpose as one. Please resurrect all inorganic patterns to organic living light now. And to that I say, thank God I am the eternal living light. And so it is, lovingly decreed. All right. We do request core soul protection for all beings present, and total transfer and case assistance for all beings in this space and affected by this work, with authority by the living light of one. So, and basically just give me a moment. I'm going to start going in and looking at things. I've already done quite a bit of work. There was several different areas that were being disturbed in your energetic field. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment to just sink into where you are and allow whatever needs to come through and needs to be said, whatever energy needs to be transmitted to do just that, okay? I want you to relax. I want you to feel the top of your head with your mind. Release the tension. Release your eyebrows. Feel that tension in your forehead. Let it go. All the tension in the top of your neck. All the tension in your shoulders. Let it go. Release your arms, your deltoids, your biceps, your triceps. Tighten them and let them go. Release the muscles in your fingers. Allow them to just lay. I'll give you a minute. Breathe in deep, the bottom of your belly. Hold it. Let it out. Breathe deep. Hold it. Bottom belly. Hold it. Let it out. Every time you're blowing out tension. Focus on your hips this time in your pelvis area. Feel the tension. Now breathe deep. Bottom belly. Let it out. As you let it out, notice the bottom of your coccyx, the bottom of your spine. Right there, I'm focusing on that area with a green sphere of light. The sphere of light is recoding the original cells, the 8 original cells of your form that are there in the bottom of your spine. Reptilian implants being released, genetic modification codes being released. And you are a carrier of the codes. This is not something you want to make public knowledge. You are actually very, very important. Guardian perspective on this is that you are an absolute son of God and a keeper of secrets, a keeper of doorways, a keeper of portals, a keeper of timelines, a keeper of multi-dimensional spaces that are used for the light, that are used for the service of the one. And those spaces are in you. Those spaces are around you. Those spaces are everywhere you go because you keep them. Feel into the tops of your quadriceps and your thighs and your buttocks. Squeeze them. Breathe in deep. Bottom belly. Squeeze. Let it go. Release. Relax. Feel that relaxation spreading through your muscles, spreading through your ligaments, spreading through your skin. That's what it feels like to be at ease. You're allowed to be at ease. You already have everything you need. The major issue that you have at times from an energetic perspective, Anne, is getting ahead of the crowd. Remember to slow down. It's very important that you breathe, that you give yourself permission to breathe, that you're here now in the present moment, allowing, being, sustaining the frequency of who you truly are. There's no fear. There's nobody else who is more powerful than you. There's no anxiety. You have access to every color, every sound, every frequency, every idea, every bit of knowledge that you need when you need it. You're allowed to slow down. You don't have to know where you're going or what you're doing to fulfill your mission. Now is the time to undo the ideas about how things are going to be, or the need to know how things will be or how they will manifest. Your higher self already knows. The way for you to communicate with and become one with that knowingness is to let go of trying to know. Allow. Allow yourself to be full, to be complete, to be at peace, to be relaxed, to be at ease. Notice your feet and your calves and your knees. Notice the tension. Breathing deep into your bottom belly. Hold. Release. Anytime you feel tension, Anne, in your body is letting you know that you're getting ahead of yourself. You're worrying, you're starting to go into things you don't need to yet. To pull back energetically, get back in your body, back in center, anchored and grounded, and just be. Undo. Thoughts are for unthinking. Desires are for undesiring. Goals are for not planning, because when you're in your center and you're connected to your inner being, you're connected to Sophia, you're connected to your mother, you're connected to your father and your inner Christos. You have all you need. So your job is just to connect. So I'm speaking to your ley lines and your energy meridian lines right now, and every single nadis point that is clogged, that is blocked. And I'm speaking wholeness, wellness, symmetry, alignment, the perfection of the living light code of God, strength, sustainability, purity of intention, purity of actions, purity of thoughts, and purity of words, so that all things you create work together to do the will of your highest self. I've been seeing as I've been working on you today, Anne, that you actually had a lifetime, and I'm not sure the name of the country didn't come to me, but it looked very much like, like Greek or Rome, like it was like a Socrates type, Plato type vibe. And I seen you actually hanging out with those types of people in your robe type thing, and that you were actually a philosopher in a past life and in that type of environment. So I'm sharing this with you because this aspect is wanting to integrate more with you so that you can access your wisdom from that lifetime easier here. So that is you. So when you sense it and feel it, I want you to understand that's you. Don't project out on that. That's you. That's your inner philosopher. Claim it. Own it. You're quite the Olympian as well. You actually spent many lifetimes on physical fitness, on different types of beauty and form, artwork, and even scientific structure. Balance, wholeness, wellness, and symmetry is very important for you. That's how you can acclimate to your full potential. That's how you'll be able to express yourself consistently, perpetually, and with reward in this world. Wisdom is often silent. There's many things I'm sensing that you know, but you fight yourself. Your mind comes in and questions and henpecks and nags to death. Stop. Let it go. You know what you know. If you don't need that information at the time, let it go. Get back to your place of peace. The place of at easement. Knowing all things in the divine time will come to you as they need to be used or reconciled. There was some very dark energy attached to you, and I want you to understand, when I first opened up the space and cleared out the stuff around you, there was literally the So this is serious because, that's very dark stuff. But the thing is that much of the world is powered by sacrifice energies. But you should be aware that there was some very, very, very dark stuff connected to that. And it really does serve you best to really separate yourself from that to whatever degree is humanly possible. Don't give it authority in your mind. They took false authority over you that they did not deserve, and they did it because they wanted to be you. Is basically the truth. So in your mind, whatever image, if it's an American flag, if it's a motorcycle, whatever it is that pops up that makes you have that moment of thinking back to your initiation, of thinking back to any goals, agendas, or things said by anyone connected to that, you need to look for that thought and neutralize it, burn the flag, whatever you have to do to neutralize it and end it in your head and reassert yourself, your consciousness, your agenda and purpose. You're happy when your body's happy, when your mind is happy, when your emotions are happy, and when you're living in authenticity and feeling fully free. The least amount of contracts, engagements, obligations, and restrictions are really what vibe with you. So whenever you're trying to create whatever it is, whether it's business or music or whatever you're creating for yourself to participate in, to be, active in the world, remember not to commit yourself to too many structures that are formed and maintained by other people, because you'll probably end up sabotaging things, because you need to feel free. You need to feel free. And I know you're misunderstood. You feel misunderstood. But I want you to know that you are seen for the beautiful being of light that you are, for the very strong warrior that you are, the very, very courageous man that you are. And searching for the truth, being relentless for the truth, is an admirable and spirit-worthy characteristic. Don't lose your street smarts, but don't become the monsters you may have to fight either. Because it is your light, it is your ability to move into that space of childlike reverence, innocence, and awe that allows you to jump onto the higher frequencies where those who would like to take from you don't exist and can't get on and cannot overpower you. And that's what they would want from you. Inside out, you have to remember to not use that energy, to allow it to transform you, not to lash out at others. Because in your transformation and when you take off for flight, that's when your power and ability to spread your wings above the crowd will be shown. I want you to go back to that green sphere at the bottom of your tailbone. It's got a platinum silver, it's got the 12D light in it, as well as a white rainbow sort of aurora lights, northern lights type of rainbow light with gold sparkles. It's clear if you look at it for a second, but if you look at it closely, it's white, it's gold sparkles, there's silver specks, there's rainbow in the white. Now down there, where your sacral is, at the bottom of your tailbone, that's where your sexual energy, your kundalini energy rises, the serpentine energy. On your right side of the middle energy channel there is called the Harashuma. On the right side, that's your masculine electric active energy channel. And on the left side runs a feminine receptive magnetic energy channel. And if you will, just at that sphere at the bottom of your staff, if you imagine those channels in the staff in the middle, kind of like a caduceus, and that positive and negative, those energy lines are running through the middle, in and out, back and forth over each other, just like the image of the caduceus, Hermes' wand, Mercury's wand. Now, those channels go back and forth through your spine, all the way up through your heart chakra, your neck, and then when they get to your brain, they meet at the middle where your pituitary, your pineal, and your hypothalamus are. And not your hypothalamus, your the other one. And that's where the Holy Grail is. That snake on one side coming up your spine and going out to the right turns back around and opens its mouth and brings its head right into the center of the brain and bites it. So does the left one. So that it's as if they are biting onto the cup, which is the Holy Grail. This is where your Amoritas, your hidden mana, your liquid light energy originates, where it is produced. These energy channels, your ability to maintain and control your electric and magnetic forces, are the key to your ascendancy. You'll have to make way for yourself, and by that I mean you don't even expect how big you are. You are like a force to be reckoned with. There is a red dragon archetypal energy that dwells very close to you. You'll have to transmute it to the green dragon. You'll have to master your own inner beast. You'll have to transmute it with love. Just like on the 8th card of the tarot, the strength card, where the woman holds the lion's jaws together with a loving touch. Your higher self is that woman. Your inner strength is that lion. You must tame the dragon. You have everything you need to do it. And you have the full support of Sophia. You have the full support of the dragon maids, the matrilineal lineage of the dragon line. You're supported and you're loved by the Divine Mother. You are assisted at all times in the astral and the etheric to do the will of the Mother, to take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your heart, take care of your animals, the plants, those beings that come into your life. Give to them what you'd like to receive from the Mother. There's no more fear. There's no more lack. Mother has everything. Mother can make it all in an instant, in an eye blink. Let go of the fear. You can't be scared that you won't have what you need and walk through the door. You'll bring your fears into a world where there is none. Leave them. See a portal in your mind. Golden shimmery light, almost like a looking glass, appearing before you out of nowhere, calling to you. You lean over, you look through the portal. It's green grass, rolling hills, beautiful sunlight, a warmth that consumes your body. So powerful and so scary, but you can't look away. It's beautiful. It's like a world beyond pain. You reach through the hole, right into it with your hand, and it turns gold to bright light until the bright light consumes you. Everything goes black for an instant, and then you open your eyes. You're on the top of that hill, in that world. There's a Native American-like shaman medicine man who approaches you. There's rabbits with him, butterflies. He passes you a peace pipe, rolls out a blue rug and tells you to have a seat. He passes you a tobacco bag and says, "This is my medicine bag. Inside it are my keys. They don't look like keys. They're encoded. It's hidden, so others in this world won't know what you have. Take it out of the bag. Put it in your pocket. Keep it. Whatever you see, whatever you know it to be, Anne, right now, I want you to remember. Put it in your pocket. It's yours." Sit on the hill for a minute in Indian style. Feel your back sitting straight up and down, your skull straight up to the sky, as if your spine was a steel rod. Imagine the fire of spiritual transformation, an orange, red, yellow fire at the bottom of your sacrum, and it starts. It's heating you up. It's heating you up, and that heat is running up your middle energy channel, your Hera line, your spine. And you feel it ascending. You feel it through all your sacral vertebrae. You feel it through your entire lumbar system and every single vertebrae of your lumbar, as well as your thoracic, spreading into your heart complex and your chest. It's going up through your throat and into your brain, out the top of your crown, and you feel alive. The snakes rise up. They weave perfectly up through your central vertical channel, aligning with and creating the handles on the grail as they bite into the center of your brain. The venom of transformation is yours. You know this now. It's embedded in you now. It's solid for you now. And the peace overtakes you. You feel rooted in the ground. You feel almost heavy, like an anchor is pulling you down. It occurs to you now, you don't even really know where this hill is or what this world is called, but you don't care. Because you're rooted and anchored and centered into that loving mother in the planet. Because you feel at one with yourself and the world around you. Because you feel strong, alive, vibrant, and at one with your divine mother. At one with your inner warrior. At one with your personal truth. You're ready to make a shift, to allow the boxes in your mind to begin to deconstruct, to be cut apart line by line. You don't know what you know, but you know you're ready. You're ready to let go of all limiting beliefs that were in your way. Ready to let go of the lies and the paradigms of the world before. Ready to let go of those systems of control forced upon you and the bipolar delusions spat at you by the world around you, ready to let go of placing any credence or power in them or the illusions of others. Because you know now, that world isn't permanent. That world isn't your home. You're from this world. You're just a visitor there. And you know now, your whole job is just to be you. And simply by being yourself, you'll be able to bring the energy of this beautiful place, this beautiful world, and this sensation of completion, wholeness, empowerment, and connection to the divine with you wherever you travel. Because it's coming from you. Because it's what you're made of. Because it's your inheritance, and no one else can take that from you. And the little bunny rabbit comes up the hill and hops in your lap. And makes a little funny noise and burrows its head in its chest and licks its little bunny foot and wipes the top of its head with his little bunny foot. And you smile. Take the time to really sink into that moment. To really look into the eyes of that bunny. To notice the light. To notice the whisker. Little freckles on its nose. Little pink and black, gray sort of spots. Nose. Just moisture on the hair. It must have been drinking water somewhere. Must be a fresh stream close by. But you're not in a hurry. In fact, you're never in a hurry anymore. You know you don't have to get to the stream yet. In fact, there's no deadline. There's never a deadline. You're right where you are. Right where you need to be. In the moment, totally consumed by what's happening right here, right now. You have perfect permission and authority to be there. There is nothing to hurry back to. There is no demands to meet. You're in charge of your timing, of every sequence involved with your personal energy. You're in charge, and you have a right to your personal energy. You have a right to sit on this hill as long as you want. I want you to remember this feeling, and I want you to look around one more time. Remember the warmth of the sun, the green of the grass, the sweet look and the soft sensation of the rabbit in her lap, unafraid of you. resting stably, in no hurry to get anywhere. I want you to encode and imprint this and keep it with you. Make a shape or a symbol right now in your mind. It can be as basic as you want, just make sure to remember it. This is your symbol. Perfect inner tranquility. Put it in your pocket, along with the secret that the medicine man gave you. When you forget, if you feel anxious, consumed by expectations, feelings that you need to control and create where you're going, instead of allowing where you're going to present itself to you, pull out this symbol and return here. Fill yourself back up. Let go of everything. Don't go back until you feel this way again. I want you to go back to that green sphere at the bottom of your spine. And we're going to turn it to that silver platinum 12D energy. So it's going to look bright silvery white, platinum white, sort of see-through, but platinum too. People look at it right angle. Just pull it up your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly through your sacrum, then through your lumbar, to your heart. Let's sit in your heart for a second. Clearing out the energy channels of the heart complex. Upgrading and updating energetic code sequences and DNA sequences to assist with the complete restoration of the communication system between the heart-brain intelligence complex. Bring it up to your throat. Bring it up to your brain. Push it out to where your third eye is. Feel it strengthening you. Getting your attention. Bringing you back to your body. You start to wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your shoulders. Get back in there. In and out. We anchor, lock, and seal all the intentions of this work into the multidimensional morphogenetic field and all layers of energetic matrices now. We thank Mother, Father God, Sophia, the spirit of the rabbit, the medicine man, and all other guides and guardians who have assisted today with the work. Thank you. You can open your eyes whenever you're feeling like you're centered and grounded and so tell me what is on your mind. And
nothing. I just kind of just emptied my mind. I'm just relaxing right now.
Wonderful. That is the best thing, the best response you could have had, because that tells me it worked. Good. If you'd like, I can let you go now and you can just relax and you can, let me know if any questions come to you, if you just want to enjoy the feeling of deep relaxation. Okay.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay. You let me know when you're ready if you have any questions or any feedback for me, okay? Okay. Namaste.